business banking segment for Standard Chartered here in Kenya. And it would be wrong not to introduce my other colleagues. I've noticed this is not the practice, but I'd like to very quickly ask Nicholas, who is the head of products for business banking in Standard Chartered, to wave. Thank you, Nicholas. And Grace. Grace is right at the back. She's the head of customer value propositions for business banking in Standard Chartered. Yeah, thank you very much. I also want to introduce one other colleague, Peter Miriti, the head of liabilities. Liabilities in Standard Chartered means your money. his wave was very brief. So that's the guy in charge of your money in Standard Chartered. He gives rates, and our stand is right outside there, for those who'd like to hear more about what else we have on offer. So I think first of all is really to acknowledge the beautiful, beautiful work that you're leading. Dr. Louise Mashogu, Dr. Daniela, all protocols observed. Our former presidents, and every doctor in the room. We really salute you as Standard Chartered, and we are very proud today to start a journey that we believe will last for years. We don't start things haphazardly, so if you see us here, be sure you'll see us for quite some time to come. But why are we here today? And as the screen shows, it is really to see how do we partner for customized solutions. I'll mention at this point that your work that you're doing to really advance, promote, propagate, institute controls, fostering and really facilitating a lot of standards and controls within the pharmaceutical industry and the whole sector as a whole is something we've watched from afar. We know that this is possibly, is it your 39th or 33rd conference? 39th, yeah. So I'd say for the last couple of years we've watched from afar, and finally we've come up with a proposition that we will be showcasing to you, especially at the breakout session tomorrow for wholesalers, retailers, as well as distributors. And also, in your personal capacity, if you want to know more about Standard Chartered, we will not use that time here. We will invite you to the breakout session tomorrow. And also our stand, it's outside for you to really go deeper into why now, why Standard Chartered is coming, in your face right now. So we've taken our time to put something together, and we are taking more feedback. But before we even reach this point, I'd like to mention that we had a focus group discussion sometime in March, I believe, and we sat with a group of you, a representative group. I think there was about 35. Your president was there, your CEO, members of the secretariat, as well as a few select wholesalers, distributors, doctors, and pharmacists. And we listened. It was a focus group discussion to hear what is it that banks are not yet doing so that we come in relevantly. And upon listening, we've come together and crafted a solution, a proposition, which we are also continuously improving, and Nicholas will be speaking about that tomorrow, and as well as the panel session tomorrow. Now, maybe just go to the gist of the presentation. I'm not sure if I have this the right way. These guys are high on technology. Yeah? Yeah. Finally. Okay. Yeah. So the government has a Big Four agenda, and we've chosen to become very much part and parcel of what is driving the economy in this country. And I know some of you are manufacturers. There's a session tomorrow. We'll also send a representative member to listen. There will be no presentation. It's just to listen, so that we see what we have done with the manufacturers in our book. Is it also relevant to this sector? But narrowing down to universal health coverage, we know that one of the Big Four agendas is health in this country. And I listened very keenly to the session, the panel session, and it was really, I could feel the passion. I actually felt the pain of if we do not do the right thing. You as the experts in this area and Standard Chartered as the partner that then can enable you propagate what you're coming up with. I had a minute to just reflect and look at some of the partnerships we're also building with other players, and I'll show that in the next slide. And it's quite somehow well tuned together. And we want to actually say that, right from the level 1 community pharmacy level, Standard Chartered, can you see me? Yes. Okay. Thank God I'm not deaf. Yeah, so right from the level one, I mean the community pharmacy level, the retailer level, to the local distributors, importers, wholesalers, you know, we have structured solutions that will then address every level. I listened and I heard that there are 400 unemployed professionals in this sector and 200 adding every year, and that, you know, possibly why they are unemployed and yet they can start community services and community pharmacies is possibly the funding gap, the lack of access to information, and a partner to really hold them up. And we'll be talking about that to you tomorrow. So, you know, I listened across the sessions, even in the president's address, and I'm thinking, do you know, for us laymen, we cannot tell between a quack and a real pharmacist, because the quack will wear a white coat. And when I go to buy, I will not tell the difference between, you know, and I think they also put fake glasses, Dr. Mashoro. Yeah, I've always suspected that. My son is doing medicine. I see the long nights, I see the pain. And for a while I asked him, boy, would you have chosen pharmacy? You know, it looks, and then he went silent. But from this, I think I'll be an advocate for my other two daughters who are 18 and 17, maybe they can take that route. But you know, later, okay. Yeah. But, you know, and I'm thinking that work culture, it's proliferated completely in this country, unknown to the masses who suffer as a result. So I'm asking myself, seated here on the second row, what role can I play? Not because I work for Standard Chartered, but as a leader and a thought leader to make sure that then the right change comes in. There's a lot of bad diseases coming up, and sometimes you're wondering the source of those diseases, and you could narrow down some of these things that we've allowed. You know, your role also in play, the role you're playing in substandard product control. I think don't downplay it. I said I listened as a layman, and I'm very impressed with the work you're doing. So this alliance will continue even up to next year, and we'll continue on this journey to make sure that we are coming in relevantly in that Big Four agenda and around the sustainable development goals. Now, beyond banking, and like I said, I don't want to come here, product push, and try and convince you to move. What I'll do is invite you to listen and possibly see the ring that Standard Chartered has that is different in the industry. So we decided some time ago, I think 2016, to address the needs that we see that are beyond banking. And we saw one, there is a lack of access. You see, so we've come up with a program. And this is for those clients who are here present and they are our members in the bank and possibly do not know this, or you have been invited to the program, or you'd like to join Standard Chartered and you want to know, besides what we do in conventional banking, what else can we offer you? And we do have business owners training programs, and this is in partnership with Strathmore Business School, which I know are a big sponsor here this weekend. And what we agreed is that we send, we send our people, our customers, at no benefit, no particular benefit to the bank, but we pay for the discount that they enjoy at Strathmore Business School to know the soft skills. These pharmacists who are qualified remain unemployed and can start a business. Possibly what they need are the soft skills. How do you set up a HR, a practice? How do you start a practice, take care of the HR needs, take care of the muscle that you need and the confidence you need to know that that practice will run. So we do have a business owners manual that we developed together, the curriculum, way back in 2015, late 2015, early 2016. And when our members join those classes, the Strathmore Business School has been very helpful in equipping our customers in that manner. The next bit is actually the advisory advocacy forums that we run. We expose our clients to a lot of forums that then would be of benefit to them. And maybe I can mention, just through the Ken Invest, which you know is a government agency, when there are partners coming into the country looking to partner and test certain quality ventures, then the Ken Invest partnership with Standard Chartered enables us to put our clients in the face of those incoming investors. And then we also do a lot of networking, connecting local businesses. So these are normally intimate breakfast sessions or dinners. We have an annual gala dinner where we actually give you a lot of time to introduce yourself, your profile, and to exchange business cards and to cluster together according to what's relevant to you. So I think having like 200, 300 people in a room and they know the detail of what each takes care of is something we are doing that is not common in the industry, so that you don't see each other as competitors in your field, but you can come together. Lastly, what we do is trade missions. Last year we did one, and this year as well. People who are importing, you want to travel and be in the face of our clients in other markets, that can also give you benefit in terms of that exchange. We have those live face-to-face B2B sessions that we organize. Instead of just saying business club trip to some place, we do it very relevantly. We also put you in the face of our own leadership in those countries, so that we exchange thoughts and see how to build our products more relevantly. So some of the people we partnered with also is Kenya Association of Manufacturers. The manufacturers in the room, possibly if you're also in this association, you'll see that we do very many sessions together. A lot of your businesses could also be family owned, and we came into a partnership with Mr. Akello 2 years ago, and we also run a lot of advocacy together as a bank and as the Association for Family Business Owners. Now, this is my last slide, and I will not dwell on this, but this is our promise to you. As clients, we look at your whole end to end. So we don't just say, take this loan, pay this rate, and then, whatever happens to you, don't care. So there's a lot that Standard Chartered has to offer. And what I'd like to point out, for clients who have chosen Standard Chartered to be their main bank, we do have a lot of them enjoying, actually, believe it or not, free banking. This is through a smart banking proposition and through our online platform, which is award-winning and very secure, and enables you to transact from anywhere in the world. There's not much time to go into the detail of each pillar, but if you visit our stand, you'll be able to understand more and more, and at the breakout session tomorrow, as well as the panel and the Q&A. Now, the other thing that we do offer are foreign exchange rates that are very competitive, and this is done online. You get a rate prefixed, and from this rate, you do not have to call your RM every time, call the dealing room. We fix a margin, especially for the people who really import, and we know that a lot of you in this room fall in this particular mid bracket. So we fix a margin, it's negotiated, you're comfortable with it, and then you can use it right across the trading period that you want to use it. We do a lot of foreign currency hedging. If you're having a payment that is due in 90 days, you're not sure how the currency will be behaving, the currency that you need to pay in, then we fix a rate to hedge you against any income loss when you're trying to settle that currency. Trade services. Across regions, we know that when you're trading and you're trying to settle, and allow me to say this with all due respect, if you're in a local bank, what happens is that the local bank will look for banks such as Standard Chartered to be the confirming, advising, and the intermediary bank. Then Standard Chartered, of course, will charge the local bank, and that charge is passed on to the customer. But if you deal with Standard Chartered for your cross-border transactions, it's first of all very fast, or actually real time, or next to real time, and then it's very cost efficient. It's a dime, it's a very little cost compared to what you have to take on as layers of costs when other banks are trying to settle through us. I think the only other thing I'd like to mention, we have really long-term loans, the best in the market, because sometimes you're bogged down by capital expenditure that you took a facility for, it was huge, you need to pay it in a short time. In Standard Chartered, we stretch that over a 2015-10 year period, so that your equal monthly installments are very narrow, and you're able to continuously. Now, what we encourage is don't stick with that one big loan and do not grow. If you're able, you have market, you have demand, and you have the supply actually, the issue is capital, then we look at how do we then ease your life so that you're able to take working capital facilities, and Nick will be able to talk to that. We have customers enjoying even up to 5 different facilities at any one time that fluctuate and repay each other according to how and when you will collect. So we leverage this depending on who owes you. I heard that importers, distributors are now acting as banks. We would like to stand here and say what we've crafted together kind of, brings us back into the place, so that a distributor, a wholesaler doesn't have to think about both the funding and the distribution of their goods. Now, the last thing I'd like to possibly just mention is the fact that we have dedicated priority and business banking relationship managers who are qualified. So not everybody in the market is qualified to do what they are doing. In Standard Chartered, we invest a lot to make sure that they are not mis-selling. The content that they pass on to you is what is actually going to be delivered. We welcome you to really give us a lot of feedback on what more we can do, and it would be unfair to sit down without explaining that within also your own capacity, we have something we are calling the entrepreneurship program, where we look at you both from your personal and your business needs and see how that comes together. We have priority business centers, cards that allow you access to lounge services to 800 airports across the world. We have Word-winning, the mobile platform that was launched the other day. You can open your account online, even seated there. So I'm not just gonna say as a business we'll bank you and refuse to tell you that as your own individual person, we can also cater to those needs. So I'll stop there, and I thank you very much. Welcome to the entrepreneurship session tomorrow. And the